Now, 15 years ago, a little girl was so inspired by watching Kelly Holmes win double Olympic gold in Athens in 2004, she asked her mum if she could go to an athletics track. Her mum took her to the Bromley Bees Athletics Club in southeast London. Shall we have a look at what happened next?
I remember asking for a signature when she was in year 9, saying you will definitely win an Olympic medal. One of my best moments, there was sports day. I started the 200-metre race. She'd finished the race before the rest of the children had got to the 100-metre mark. She was just off.
She progressed to her sprinting and got better and better by working harder and harder.
So who was it who inspired you?
Kelly Holmes. Winning 2 Olympic golds was incredible, but what I really liked was the fact that the winners got like a crown or a wreath. Next Olympics they didn't have them, and I remember asking my mum, like, isn't that Olympics, the whole Greek vibe? She was like, no, it's because it was in Athens. I was like, oh. I was like, well, I'm already trying to be an athlete now, so I might as well keep going.
I've been fortunate enough to know Dina since she was that high, and she's now that high.
He's like a second dad to me, and obviously he's completely changed my life.
Final change! Great Britain and Northern Ireland, silver!
And it's silver for Dina Asher-Smith. What a run. Brilliant finish here by the Britons.
People see her here training, they get inspired by her.
I feel like if she can be that good, I can be that good too. She wins quite a lot of awards, but she's very humble about it. And it teaches kids that they should always try their best and never boast about it.
I doubt you'll find someone more passionate, more hardworking.
We call her the bee's knees, our queen bee.
She's a legend.
Watch for the start then. Asher-Smith out in lane 7 has gone out very quickly indeed, looking to take Brown with her inside Bryant as well. Asher-Smith has gone blazing through the first 100 metres and leads into the straight. The Americans either side of her, Bryant and Brown. Asher-Smith holding her form. Has she got the strength here? She's moving away. Dina Asher-Smith, the best of British, is finally on top of the world. 21.89. It's history for Great Britain.
Please welcome the new 200-metre world champion, Dina Asher-Smith. Well done.
You're gonna make me cry. Thank you. Oh wow, thank you so much. And obviously thank you for that video, because I had no idea you were gonna go back to I don't want to get emotional, but go back to my school. And...
Little trip down memory lane for you. It's amazing to chart, though, because I don't often think that you take time to stop and look back. I mean, it's still so early in your career, Dina, but looking at that and looking at the kids at the Bromley Bees and how inspired they are by you being there, how inspired are you when you go back and you see them and their enthusiasm for athletics?
Well, obviously I'm super inspired. It's where I started, and it's still the same track that I train at, albeit at slightly different times because it's quite busy with all of them there. But they definitely inspire me, and they keep me motivated simply because I've already surpassed my own expectations, because when I started, when I was that young, I did not think I was going to be a world champion. Don't be ridiculous. I was totally just, I was just doing it for fun, and as my best friends are here today, and they know that I just love a good chat, and I was there just chatting to my friends, running around. And slowly I got better, and then I started just doing more and more. And the way I see it is that I've already surpassed what I thought I could do within the sport, so I might as well just see where I can go.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
There's this boundless enthusiasm you have, and sort of wonderful, sort of wide-eyed, maybe it's a little bit of naivety, just sort of that you're just taking every day as it comes and enjoying the moment as it goes. But it comes with a lot of hard work. It comes with a lot of support as well. Mum and dad and coaches. I imagine there's some people that you need to thank, because they put the hard yards in perhaps when you didn't want to.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think the name that comes to mind first is obviously my coach, John, who was in that video with me, talking about how tall I was, as he always loves to comment on. But I really don't think his role can be understated, because he's known me since I was 8 years old. And literally, he saw me one day at the Bees Academy, and he was like, just make sure that one doesn't do hurdles, doesn't throw anything, doesn't do anything to her back. Just make sure she stays running and stays healthy at 8. And he's put up with me with my incessant chatting, my constant distractions, if he tells me to run a race a certain way, I'll go and do the opposite. And he's like, what was that? I was like, I don't know, I got nervous. And he's been putting up with that since I was 8 years old. So
how does he cope?
How does he cope? He keeps me cool. He is cool as a cucumber. And the thing that he likes to comment on the most when I'm about to race is actually my eyeshadow choice and what choice of hair I've got. Just anything, anything but the race. So he is like a second dad to me. I couldn't state that enough. And I know that I wouldn't be standing here today. I wouldn't be standing here in front of you as crazy as it sounds, a world champion, without his intelligence, his selflessness, and his knowledge, obviously. So. Yeah.
It sounds like a great guy.
He is, yeah.
I imagine he knows a lot more about hair and makeup than he ever thought he would as well.
Honestly, yeah. He's actually got real opinions about my eyeshadow colour as well. I remember when, I think it was like the 100 final in Qatar, I came and he was like, I preferred the one you had yesterday. It was less glitter. It was more cleaner. And I was looking at him like, John, you're a 60-odd-year-old. I'm thinking, what do you know about eyeshadow? But then, yeah, he was telling me which hues he preferred. He's honestly like got real strong opinions, yeah.
And why not?
Exactly.
And why not? Don't need to worry about the bend or your starting technique. Let's talk eyeshadow.
He's always just like, oh, you'll be great. Just run it how we've been practicing. But anyway, so I love your hair today. But it's a bit, okay. Priorities, clearly.
So look, we're looking ahead. Tokyo.
We are.
Not far off now.
It's not in training cycles, no. I think today, I was with John today earlier, obviously. He was trying to finish me off on track, which was always a welcome addition. And we finished our first 4-week cycle, I think, into the new training year. So we've got a few more 4-week cycles to go, and then we'll be starting to race outdoors. And
how are you feeling?
I'm actually really excited in a weird way. I mean, obviously, I've still got to qualify, like, got to make the team, start the season fit, you know, like the actual steps. But yeah, the stuff. And but I'm really excited. I feel good, and I'm healthy, which is the most important thing. And yeah, I'm just going to see if I can run any faster.
Do you know what's going to happen when we're watching, and hopefully you'll be there? We're all going to be checking out the eyeshadow, aren't we? Going, what's she gone with? What hues John said? Is John going to like the eyeshadow?
To be fair, by the time I get to next year, I'll probably be doing lip colours, or I'll be doing funky blusher. I'm always just switching it up, so we'll see. Stay tuned.
The racing stripes are going to be amazing. The whole makeup range is coming, Dina. I can see it. You can see it, can't you? Right. Now, we saw in that film that there was one athlete that inspired you to want to go down to the track. So, of course, there could only be one athlete that we would get to present your award. Please welcome to the stage, Dame Kelly Holmes. Apart from being an extraordinary chatterbox, she is a spectacular athlete, Kelly. You must watch her, and just as an expert yourself and a former Olympian, look at her and just think, wow, the potential here is something special.
Absolutely. Gosh. I was just thinking when I was down there what I should say. And firstly, I have to say, as a sports person, when somebody says they're inspired by you, especially a younger person, you know, it really touches us. But to see someone transition from just being inspired by you to then go through the journey to actually come out on top is really heartwarming. But more than that, Dina, I think, is someone really special at the moment in sport. Athletics needs somebody like Dina. Sport needs someone like Dina. She's both beautiful inside and out. She's a role model to so many young people, especially girls. You know, girls need to see somebody who's powerful, strong, has got credibility, values, but works damn hard to be the best she can be. And Dina has done that.
You're so sweet.
But finally, you know, I'm just honoured, like everyone else is, to give these awards. And Dina, you are such a special girl. Everyone loves you already, and you're going to go so far, and I'm absolutely privileged to give you this award. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dina Asher-Smith and Kelly Holmes.